Good afternoon, Facebook. Jeremy Marquez is back. Good afternoon, Instagram. How's it going? We call you close. Jmarqeting, Jeremy Marquez. We are live here on Facebook, Instagram, live over here on Twitch, and later on we'll upload it to YouTube and LinkedIn as well, and of course other platforms, Twitter. It all just goes all the way around. So anyhow, it's been a while since we've been on Instagram. Hey Otis, what's up, buddy? There you are. Man, Otis, my buddy, see, I'm right here in Midtown. I know you're right down the street. When you get a chance, we gotta grab some coffee. I'm about to log in and make some calls here in the Los Angeles market. We're gonna be doing some circle prospecting, so just sold calls around a listing that my client sold. So he had an off-market listing. It was sold for, I believe, 800,000. Let me check the numbers real quick. So off market, basically, it never went to MLS. Okay, the seller never wanted to put it online on the MLS. So it stayed off the MLS. It sold for 1.05, so 1,050,000. And we're going to call the neighbors to see if anybody else wants to sell their property. So this is my home office, home abode, studio. This is where I live. This is where I work. This is where I do everything. So welcome. If you guys have questions about anything that I do with my services, any questions or things you're running into with your cold calling, let's talk. Let's chop it up. Let's talk right there in the chat, man. That's what it's there for. Over here in IG as well. All right, give me 1 second here. Switch it up here. So let's see here. All right. Let me pull up my details I have on Como. Como is the name of the street. So I'm not going to do too much talking, guys. It's not like a talk show. If you have questions, you can ask. I'm just going to mostly be doing calling here, just demonstrating what I do for my clients. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. It's in Porter Ranch. Here it is. 20704 Como. Yeah, in Porter Ranch. It's a nice area there. I think it's outside of. I think it's towards Northridge. Let's go. Should hear it ringing, right? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up over here, guys. Let me check something real quick. So I'm working off a list. I pulled 100. They're unlimited, but I pulled 100. I want to make sure that I'm not recalling the same ones. When we do geo leads, when we do just sold calls, there's no reason to keep calling the same ones. There's a ton of them out there. We can pull any single name and number in the country. Just a couple clicks of the button. All right, let's see here. Just restart it real quick and take out the ones that we had already called. There we go. Still have 115 numbers to call, so we're good. still a little early. It's only 3:30. What I do is I stagger it because I work with different clients in different market. Because I work with different clients in different markets. So, like for instance, I'll call for one of my clients first thing in the morning, another client after that, and then in the PM, I'll do the same thing. Early and then late, and then the next day, switch it up. Or if I have three clients at a time, three different time zones, switch it up. That way, it gives me the ability as a virtual marketer to be able to work with different realtors throughout the country at different time zones. That way, I can maximize my day basically, and prove concept of the service that I'm building right now, and eventually be able to train on assistants and also junior ISAs and be able to show the concept to where we can build this to a large scale thing. But right now, our focus right now is just making sure that we provide the results that we need to the clients that we have. That way, they can get the listings that they need.
Hello?
Hi, I was calling for George.
Who's speaking?
Maybe I have the wrong number, unless this is Mrs. Kuchoff. This is Jeremy over at John Hart Real Estate. I was just giving you a quick call because we sold a property around the corner from you, and I was letting you know to see if you guys were planning on selling anytime soon.
Yeah, we're not.
Fair enough. I know I called you out of the
We're not.
blue.
No.
Yeah, it's right over on Como, right around the corner from you guys.
Yeah, we're not looking to sell right now.
If you did in the future, do you have a realtor that you would work with already?
Yeah, my sister-in-law is a real estate agent.
Fair enough. Well, hey, enjoy the weather. I won't take too much of your time. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. See, just like that, guys. See that these calls are not pressure. They're not pressure. And if she has a realtor, there's no reason to try to get her to switch to another realtor. That makes zero sense, right? Not interested. Move on to the next. Don't waste your time. Move on. Welcome to the stream on Facebook. What's up, Kenya? Hey, good. Hello. Hello. I hung up. My friend Kenya is in the stream. How are you, Miss Kenya? Are you back down in Florida now? Vegas, from Colorado, Vegas, Florida. No, you went from cold to Vegas. Like, you're moving around. I like it. That's how I moved. I used to move around like that, but I think I planted for a while here in good old Cali.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
I want to be outside right now. It's like 90 degrees out there. That's why I'm trying to get some work in so we can go to the beach. So far, I think it's like the hottest day of the year so far out there. What's up, IG? How you guys doing? What's up, Facebook? Hello? Voicemail. And you guys can see a link to the group. It's Cold Calling Isn't Dead. That's my cold calling group. We have 257 members in there right now. It's like a group for guys and gals that marketers in sales that use the phone and other methods to be able to create business instead of waiting. Yes, this is Jeremy over at John Hart Real Estate. I was calling for Nagar or Shabraham. Oh man, I apologize. It's about a property on Bergamo Way. Do you happen to be the owner of that, or I just have bad info?
Well, that rings a bell.
Okay.
So, where are you at?
Um, I work with John Hart with John Hart Real Estate. I'm up north myself. My client is with John Hart Real Estate down there. He just sold a property on Como Lane.
Where at, though?
On Como Lane.
California?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just in Sacramento.
Okay. I'm in Colorado right now, so I'm trying to see.
Oh, you're back in Colorado?
Call first. But I know Bergamo Way.
Did you used to live there?
It was a rental we had for a year when we first moved to California.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so that property is for sale, and somehow your number got attached to it, and that happens sometimes with past tenants. Yeah.
Shaw, what's the name?
I don't have a.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The owner. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. The full name is I can't pronounce it. It's Shabraham.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So they're the owners.
Those were your landlords.
Yeah, they were. We were back then.
That rings a bell, right? I mean that's
Yeah,
what
10
small
years
world,
ago.
right? I'll bring you back.
I'm sorry? Yeah, it brings me back.
That'll bring you back.
It was 10 years ago.
Okay. Well, I got to keep going with my calls. I don't mean to waste too much of your time. I'll make sure not to call you again.
No worries. Thank you.
Have a good day. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with being polite and having a quick little laugh with somebody, right? On to the next.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jeremy. Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes. Who's
Oh,
calling?
this is Jeremy calling from John Hart Real Estate. Just giving you a quick call because we just recently sold your neighbor's property at 20704 on Como.
Okay.
And I have the right number, right? Okay. You are on Como?
We are in Como.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, right, yeah. So you probably saw the house for sale. Carl Marqueting, John Hart Real Estate. We sold the property, and I'm just reaching out to the neighbors to see if there's anything that we can do to help you guys.
Oh, okay. We're not interested in selling our house, but thank you for calling.
Ever?
Yes, ever.
Okay, well, it's a great area.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
All right, guys, on to the next. So here's the thing, guys. The real estate cold calling methods have to change a little bit because expired
You've reached the phone of Norton.
expired listings and for sale by owner listings when you're a prospector, that's kind of your bread and butter. I mean, that's really the high probability lead because these people have already raised their hand to sell the property. But with inventories being so low because the markets are so hot around the whole country right now, properties are selling, they're not expiring. People aren't doing for sale by owners, they're hiring a realtor. So the jobs are getting done. So the other option we have is geo leads, right? We have other options too, like foreclosures, divorce leads. There's all sorts of different avenues, but now you have to look at the opportunity with the geo leads because what you do is you just focus in on areas that you want to sell property in. Pull an address and just start creating relationships. It's not going to happen right away. You're not going to meet somebody and they're not going to be like, hey, yeah, go and sell my house today, and I want to check. It doesn't work like that. But you create a relationship, and then you continue to follow up, emails, postcards, things like that, being a resource, giving the market analysis. That type of thing will earn a potential to be able to get a listing when they sell their house. Maybe not, but hey, that's how it works these days. The relationship building process, it's long term. It's not a wham bam, thank you bam. It's not like that movie Glenn Ross where they sell a piece of dirt overnight. It doesn't work like that. You guys know that. You guys know that. I'm not trying to school you or nothing, but you got to have that. It's not all about right now. It's long term.
1427.
All right, IG, I'm gonna shut you off in a minute. Gotta make sure I put you on IGTV. Can't run too long.
To an automatic voice message system. 626840768.
Man, nobody's even answering the phone. That's a little funny. All right, let's change it up a little bit. We had one conversation, didn't go anywhere, but we had one little hello, goodbye. Let's call. You can call around Spalding. Spalding was a good one. Yeah, let's call around Spalding real quick. Spalding was a listing that sold about a month and a half ago. Man, turn mine off. It's getting too hot. Let's turn that on. Now, when I move into that one bedroom, I have to get like a couple of fans or something. It's gonna be a little loud. I might have to go and end the live, but I have to do this, and I'd rather end the live than be hot. It is what it is. Gotta handle biz. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Gotta focus on work. Can't be too overheated just because I'm trying to do a live on business Facebook. So I'll see you guys later. Let me know if I can help you with anything at all. I do have one open position for a realtor or a team or a brokerage. Now, minimum requirements, okay? So, you have to be closing at least 3 transactions a month right now. 1, 2, 3. Preferably listings. You have to have had some experience yourself as a realtor calling, making calls, and being involved in prospecting so you understand the process in that. Sometimes some realtors just have unrealistic expectations, and so I will only work with folks that understand, really how it works and know it's not always about now. So 3 transactions, or as an alternative, if you're doing over 50 million in volume, that will take advantage of that because that means you're probably doing luxury and you're not doing as much as many units, but higher volume, and that'd be okay as well. Other than that, obviously we'd have to have a conversation. I'm sure you have a bunch of things you need to ask me as well. But if you decided to come on board, we can get started right away, and I can be on the phone for you that day. So again, guys, I'm Jeremy Marquez with jmarqeting. We call, you close. More real estate listings.